This is Strike Witches on PS2, a game about sitting back and enjoying what all Japanese people love. Anthropomorphize animals and objects as they fight off an alien race that threatens to destroy all our landmass. You heard me. I do find Strike Witches as a series as a perfect example of the progression of a fad. It started off simply enough as a series of magazine illustrations, which led to 2 light novels, 3 manga series, animations, and several video games. Now, given that these characters were first developed simply as illustrations, and they were not born through a story first, it really intrigued me to find out what they had come up with in regards to a plot. Well, strap yourself in! It turns out Strike Witches takes place in 1939. Now, what really important world event went down in 1939? That's right, the first appearance of Batman! Oh, and World War II, yeah. But this is an alternate timeline, so instead of the Allies versus the Axis, which consisted of Germany, Italy, and Japan, we now have the world versus the aliens. The series plays out following reenactments of key fights of the war, with aliens being the enemy and girls playing the roles of jets. Well, essentially jets, though it's more accurate to say they are a combination of jets and certain pilots. I don't really know. For example, the character of Lynette Bishop is based off a Supermarine Spitfire. That's what I get for diving into this too much. Moving on! As for the plot of this particular game, Wikipedia is nice enough to let me know what's going on, so here we go. Strike Witches, What I Can Do Along With You, A Little Peaceful Days, is a visual novel title, oh god damn it, also developed by Russell Games for PlayStation 2. To the south of the base lies a deserted island where the witches are conducting open-air exercises. However, when the carrier they are stationed on comes under surprise alien attack, the witches are left stranded. In the 2 weeks that it takes for reinforcements to arrive, the witches decide to carry on with their maneuvers, as well as make sure they can survive. Well, good thing I read that, I don't have to play it through it now. Yeah, sure I do, can't get out of it that easy. Just gonna skim over the main points though. You take the role of Miyafuji as you progress through text-based speech interactions with different members of your brigade. These range from selecting one of 2 or 3 options, which either improve or decrease your overall appeal towards the group as a whole, or selecting which of the girls you wish to interact with. As you progress, an image in the menu screen changes to signify which girl you have been closest bond with, and this will dictate what ending you'll receive, with there being as many different endings as there are girls in the game. Now, I know what you want to ask. Is there any gameplay in this at all? Well, technically, yes there is. Although it boils down to reaction event quick button presses, where pressing all the buttons displayed on the screen as you land an attack on the enemy, and if you take a hit, if you can't press them all in time or make too many errors. That being said, you have to really go out of your way to fail these events since they are given such a huge margin of error, and there's no progression of difficulty, so if you can do one, you can do all of them. That being said, there really isn't much else to say. There is a standard game skip button, you can save at any point, meaning you can save and reload to see different text outcomes and ensure you finish the game with a maximum of 255 relationship points. There are some features that should be noted, such as the standard voice acting for all the text, CG images that were produced specifically for the game, and a storyline that exists outside the parameters of the anime series, and bios for all the girls with their apparent strengths and weaknesses, though this does not play into the game at all. So, if you're after a story or the CG, then by all means check this out, though due to the inherent popularity of the series, the game will set you back about $50. Which is especially steep considering it's a text-based game. I would say it's for the hardcore fans only, otherwise check out the series itself or read World War by Harry Turtledove. It's the same thing without the loli jet fighters essentially. But what's the point if there are no loli jet fighters? Those aliens are really incompetent when hitting my home. They hit the area where no one lives. Hang on. That's what our delicate mining industry is! No! It seems like the only thing that will bring us together as humans is an alien invasion. No wonder we can never get along. So, really, only series with aliens in them can imply world togetherness? Well, aliens and cute girls, I guess.